I'll figure out his plot more.
That makes no sense.
What do you mean?
No.
Okay, he caught me off guard.
The truth. You're staying here.
Wait! I have
Just
to go.
tell him. Oof.
You're staying here.
She can.
He was there, okay? The peacock was there the last time I saw my parents. The hardcore can't understand.
Tigers, no!
Oh.
But I can't watch my friend be killed. We're going.
Hey, maybe you can't watch me be killed?
Stop being a wimp.
He just wants to find out, man. And obviously Tigers had some stuff going on too.
Finally make you feel better.
As a start, I might also convert the basement into a dungeon. The dead exist in the past, and I must attend to the future.
He don't care, man. He don't care about what happened.
Happiness must be taken, and I will take mine.
That's not the way, Shin, but he's so stubborn. Oh. Oh, Poe.
Hey. And wipe those stupid grins off your faces.
Nice. Nice.
Tell me what
He's
happened
getting
that
triggered.
night.
What night?
That night.
Ah, that night.
Yes.
I believe it went something like this.
No.
Return it! Return it!
Return it. Oh no. Man, their plan would have worked. I'm getting distracted. Oh, Poe. Uh-oh. Ooh. Big buddy ain't got no chance. Poe's distracted. Ooh, nice.
So it seems your parents didn't love you.
Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. Bro, even Shifu felt that. Is he gonna actually like meet the other pandas now? Or is that the goat lady? But no, they say all the pandas are gone, so yeah. It's the goat lady.
Like you could make me drink that. What? It's just a stupid nightmare.
Nightmare or memory?
He was really little, man. All the other pandas.
This was a thriving village.
Yeah, his parents moved him to save him. Oh wow.
Stop fighting. Let it flow.
You gotta know, Poe. Inner peace, bro. You gotta let it happen. Ah, there it is, Poe. Oh, there it is, Poe. There it is. There it is. There it is, Poe. Oh. It's not right. That's not right.
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be.
Yo, I'm getting chills right now, man. This is...
And I'm gonna need a hat.
I'm gonna need a hat. Come on now. Guys just choosing violence, man. I
always thought I'd meet a nice girl and settle down and she'd eat my head.
Aw.
So sad.
We cannot give up hope. Hope would want us to remain strong, hardcore, right?
And she thinks Poe is dead.
Lord Shen, what about the bridge?
Jeez. Come on, Paul. Pump up the jams, man. Come on now. Come on, Paul.
I have to kill the same stinking panda.
Come on now.
Shen,
Come on, Paul.
a panda stands between you and your destiny. What?
Prepare
yourself for a hunt.
I love they use this joke in Shazam.
Now, free the fine.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Take it.
Paul, you can't run up in here and just be like that. Oh, come on, Paul. Uh-oh. 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 Now's the plan, baby boy. Nice. Come on.
Catch your freedom.
Woo!
Dragon warrior.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Ho.
Stop Shen before he gets to the harbor.
It's crazy that they still ask him, like, what's the plan? Nice. Come on. Millie Wop. E-rated hands. Hey, he came in.
Master Ox. Count. And Croc.
Ah. Hey, man, Master Shifu stepped in the building. It's over. Oh, it's over.
Use their boats to block the way.
Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, come on, Paul. Yes. Nice. Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. Yes. Yes. Come on, keep it up, man. Come on, Paul. Lovely. Guy's idiot. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh! Jeez. Dude, what's the point in taking out your people? Oh, crap. They got out. Yeah, he got the big one.
Let's finish this.
Yo, I swear. Bro, is he gonna do the thing with all the cannons, bro? Oh, he about to do it with the freaking cannonballs. Oh, this about to be lit. Oh, this about to be lit. Oh, he about to do it. Oh. That's my boy. Come on. Yes. No, come on. You gotta ruin a cool moment.
Again.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, he got this. Yeah.
Kill him. Somebody kill him.
Somebody kill him. Come on, Poe. Woohoo. Poe. Poe. Come on, Poe. Uno reverse. Uno reverse. Come on, send it back. Woo, come on, Poe. Come on, Poe. Woo! Wee! Come on, Poe. Poe! Skitooch! Come on, Poe! That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Mm-hmm.
How did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
I scarred you for life.
See, that's the thing, Shen. Scars heal.
They don't. Wounds heal.
Yeah, they gotta have a 1v1. Come on. Ooh. Oh, wow. He just stood there and took it. His own anger killed him. His own anger and greed killed him. Oh. Oh.
It seems you have found inner peace at such a young age.
Well,
Oh. He let it happen. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So, that's why I had new signs made. My son saved China. You too can save. Buy one dumpling, get one free.
hey, that's a pretty good deal.
Would you like to try? You do?
I'm your son.
Oh.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
Man, thugs don't cry, man. I ain't gonna shed no tears. It's all good.
Least I can do. You raised me.
Oh.
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 Okay.
I love the time. My son saved China. Maybe you can too. Maybe you can save too. Where's this at? Is this in the mountains or something? There are more pandas? What's going on? Oh!
My son is alive.
Oh! Oh, there's more pandas! Bro, nah, I gotta watch the next one, like, now. Oh, man. Oh. That was a really good movie, man. Yeah, I actually, so now that I watched the whole thing, I can 1000% say that I did not see this movie before. Like, this is definitely my first time watching this movie. I have not seen a single thing from this film until this point. I really loved this film. The first one was really good at giving us like the underdog type story that we wanted, right? Or, you know, giving us a representation of that stuff, and him overcoming a lot of his challenges, physical challenges and mental challenges, and the challenges of everyone else socially too, and like people not really accepting him as the potential dragon warrior. And this movie, we're dealing with him fighting his past. So Shen was a pretty good villain. I mean, I think I liked the villain in the first movie more just because he had more of a nicer backstory. This one was just kind of hell-bent on revenge. Not really, you know, but sometimes you can't really think about villains like that. They're just, they sometimes don't really have any real true motives besides like, oh, my parents didn't love me. I'm gonna get revenge and rule the world. You know, so that there's that usual trope there. But there's also the situation where we're really dealing with a guy who was messed up and can't let go of the past. So I like that they did take that approach. With Poe himself, like, just the conflict of figuring out who he is and him getting triggered by seeing certain things and like his memories like unlocking to a whole different world that he forgot about because, you know, he was such a young child, and was able to get access to those memories as to what really happened to his mom, what happened to his village. And that was really good. Like, that was really interesting to see him kind of like go through that process and discovering like that quote unquote inner peace, right? Like him getting to that point of accepting the past for what it is, right? Like I still love the quote from the first movie. I think I was doing some more research and they said Eleanor Roosevelt said the quote, but I still love the application in the first movie. Like, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is a gift. That's what they call it, the present. Like, I really love that line. And it applies to this situation too, even with Poe. Like, yes, what happened kind of, like, not kind of sucked, what happened sucked. Like, this guy messed up his whole village, messed up his whole, like, you know, life in the beginning, and then it was a rough patch of him not really knowing anything about himself, and then growing up with someone who truly loves him, and I'll get to that in a second, but Shen was never able to let the past be the past and accept it for what it is and move on. Poe was able to get to a point that a lot of us can't get to, where it's like, you know what, this happened, I'm angry about it, it sucks, but I'm going to accept it for what it is, and I'm going to embrace it and find a way to move past it and find a way to move on in a positive way, and see if I can help somebody along the way. Obviously, he couldn't help Shen. He tried to help him, but he didn't help. A lot of us can't get there. I'm definitely not there. There's definitely a lot of things in my past that I'm still holding on to personally, and there's a lot of things that has happened to me in my life and experiences that still affect me to this day and mess me up, like mentally. So I'm personally still working on things like that. I wish I can get to a point, like even what Shifu was saying, like, man, like you achieved inner peace at such a young age. Like a lot of people can't even freaking do that in their lifetime sometimes, right? Like some people, they spend a whole lifetime just trying to get over a lot of their trauma and a lot of issues that happen to them, going to therapy, traveling the world, you know, meditation, prayer, like whatever you do. Like a lot of people spend their entire lives trying to get to a point where Poe got to, or a point that Shifu got to, where he's like, you know what, like I'm here now, I finally dealt with my issues, I'm in the present, I'm balanced, I've dealt with my problems, I've dealt with my issues, nothing phases me anymore. Like, I wish I can get to that point, man. I hope one day I can get to that point where I can just look at my past and be like, you know what, like this happened. And there's nothing that could happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And you got to be able to accept it regardless of what happened and focus on the present. And your present, the future will just happen as it's supposed to happen as you go along, right? Like, and just focus on your present. Like, that's what I think that's a lot of the message that I'm getting from this, and a lot of the things. Like, yes, you can plan for your future. Definitely plan for your future. Definitely plan for your future. You need to plan for your future. Like, again, as I mentioned in several videos, like me wanting to have children, like, you know, that's why I work the way I work, because you got to plan for that stuff. Like you got to plan to be prepared for whatever, right? But you also can't be, listening to you, I have to, like, you can't be caught up so much in the thoughts of the future and the thoughts of the past. You have to really focus on now, because if you focus too much on the future or focus too much on the past, you're not going to be able to see what's in front of you right now and the issues and the things that you have to deal with in the present, right? So I love that the message overall in the movie tackles those subjects, and that you know, people like me and other people who watch this can drag out certain real life parallels, right? And like be able to say, okay, this, I can apply this to my life, I can apply this to my situation, I can apply this to the way that I view my life and the way that I approach things in the future, right? So one of the things my sensei says is, like, you have to focus on the facts, like focus on that situation, like whatever beliefs you have about this, that, and the other. Sometimes that doesn't matter in that moment. Like, some of those things don't really matter. Like, you have to focus on the situation at hand. You have to focus on what you're dealing with in that moment and approach it that way, right? All that matters in that moment is the facts, and all that matters in that moment is the truth before you, right? So it's just interesting. So I love that aspect of the movie. I also love the aspect of, like, talking about parenthood, right? And like just being a parent, like, you know, and even tackling the subject of like adoption, right? Like, adoption is something that you know, I've also considered in, you know, going forward in my life to like to adopt children, right? Like, going forward too, that's something that I may also want to do. A father or a parent that truly loves a child, even if they did not contribute in the making of that child, seeing him bring in Poe as a baby and truthfully love this child as if it were his own, right? Like, if that child came from him. To me, that is wonders, and that speaks a lot of wonders, man. Like, there's a lot of parents, birth parents or not, that would not do that for their kids. Just truthfully love them and accept them for who they are and raise them and provide them with whatever they need, work hard for them, make sure that they have a happy life. And even Poe's dad like had some growth as well, like trying to protect his son. Like he didn't want his son doing kung fu. He didn't want him to do this because he wanted to protect him in the first movie. But going from that movie into this movie, we can see him grow as well internally and into accepting that his son is now a man and his son has to make decisions of his own, just like he had to make decisions of his own and make decisions and to accept the path that his son is going on. And even though he's a parent, and you know, even in this movie, even though he's a parent, like he still fears for his son, and he fears that, you know, if my son meets his biological parents or finds out the truth about him, that he won't love me anymore or see me as his dad. And that's a fear. Like I spoke to some people who, some other parents who have adopted children, right? And for the long time, a lot of that was their thought for the longest time. Like, oh man, like what if my son or what if my daughter finds out the truth about their parents, or what if they, you know, go on their own journey and find their birth parents and they don't love me anymore, or they don't think of me as their parents anymore, you know? Like that's a fear. And his dad had that fear as well, because he just loved Poe and he just loved his son and wanted his son to have the best life possible. So the relationship that they have, even like Poe finding out about his past and learning more, we'll have to see how this affects the third movie and him like learning about his, like find out his dad is still alive and finding out like there's still other pandas around. We'll have to see how this affects that as well, and if what I say will hold up in that regard. But like even him right now, learning all of that about his dad, about his parents, about his mom, his past, you know, quote unquote, even avenging what happened to them, right? Going back to his dad and saying like, I'm your son, I love you, I learned all this thing, but you're my dad. You raised me, you fed me, you clothed me, you kept me safe, you know, you gave me, and you try to pass on your legacy to me with noodles. You know what I mean? Like that to me is also very powerful in itself, because he was able to really see himself and look at his life and be like, my past sucked, but right now everything that happened before I came here doesn't matter anymore. Like I've had a happy life and now I'm here and I'm with someone who raised me and loves me for who I am, right? And that's amazing. And other side things, I love the bonding with him and the other, the Furious Five. Like seeing them bond and get to a level where they, you know, they're comrades now. They treat each other like sisters and brothers and truthfully love each other. That's amazing. That's honestly amazing to me. And just seeing the love in all of this, even though some of them are technically better than him in other ways, aspects and other technical levels, more experience, of course, they still respect him as a leader, right? Like they look to him as a leader, like, Poe, what are we going to do? What are you going to do this? Like, what's your plan? Even Tigress, she, you know, has leaps and bounds of years of training more than Poe. And she's just like, what are we going to do? Like, what's the plan, Poe? Like, you know, so that was really awesome. I mean, overall, man, this movie was just great. That ending fight scene was just awesome. Music, of course, acting, love the messages, love when movies like this can give me a lot to talk about. Just everything has just been great, man. Fight choreography. I can't wait to see what happens in the next movie with Poe's journey and seeing where he goes from that point on, man. I feel like it's going to be amazing. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. And I'm looking forward to watching the third one. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure to subscribe for more movie reactions. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster, out.